For one final time, we welcome you back to Amman, Jordan for the Day 6 Asian Championship Highlight Show. That is the Olympic gold medalist Erica Weeb, and I'm your host, Eric Olenowski. Iran had 3 guys carry the flag around the mat today, claiming a trio of Day 6 golds, while Japan and Kazakhstan also crowned champions. But before we get into the finals, let's welcome in a special guest, Olympic gold medalist Ahmed Tajudinov, to give his thoughts on the Asian and European Championships and potentially wrestling Abdul Rashid Sajalayev at the World Championships in September.
Здравствуйте. Конечно, мы с тренером решили, что мы будем бороться на этом чемпионате Азии, но последние тренировки у меня обратно чуть заболело плечо, и мы с тренером решили, что лучше будет пропустить этот чемпионат Азии, потому что я еще 100% не готов, поэтому мы пропустим этот чемпионат Азии. И самый такой ближайший турнир мы планируем уже там выступить и начать подготовку к чемпионату мира. Ну, самый такой ближайший, если будет рейтинговый, если нет какие-нибудь там обычные турниры, мы хотим поехать, обязательно побороться где-нибудь и уже готовиться на чемпионат мира. Да, мы после Олимпиады сразу сделали операцию. Восстановление шло очень даже хорошо. В последнее время, можно сказать, не болело, даже делал схватки. Но вот именно последние дни начали чуть такие маленькие беспокойства. Мы сейчас полетим отсюда в Бахрейн, еще раз проверим, что не так. И думаю, серьезных таких проблем нет, поэтому мы через неделю уже будем на ковре. Да, я смотрел, все схватки я смотрел, очень даже хорошие ребята боролись, каждая схватка была интересная. О чемпионе могу сказать, очень такой хороший, напористый спортсмен. Мне очень интересно было бы побороться с ним, поэтому я думаю, в ближайшее время мы обязательно должны с ним встретиться. Конечно, я буду болеть за Абдурашида Садулаева, это мой старший брат. Я думаю, что Рашид выиграет эту Европу. Он в последнее время начал так более усерднее работать, тренироваться. Я думаю, он в хорошей форме. Если он в хорошей форме, то он более чем уверенно выиграет в Киеве. Да, скорее всего, очень хотелось бы, чтобы мы именно встретились в финале. Это было бы, я думаю, очень интересно.
Let's review the finals, starting with Amir Hossein Firzapur of Iran, who teched Deepak Punia of India 10-0 in the 92-kilo finals. That was his second tech of the day over a world medalist after thumping world bronze medalist and fellow reigning Asian champion Azamat Dowletbekov of Kazakhstan 12-0 in the semifinals. Erica, what a day for the two-time Asian champion.
This is our first look at Deepak Punia at 92 kilos, up from his typical weight class of 86, but we do know that he's making his way down to 86 after trying to get back into wrestling shape. But for Firzapur, if you got a good thing going, why change? He found himself extremely successful from that underhook, pressuring to the step-out point out of bounds, taking decisive points in this position throughout the match. No surprises there, a solid performance from the young Iranian. And the question is, does a performance like this put into question the spot of Karim Gazempour?
Yeah, I did ask that. It's funny that you say that because I did ask the Iranian coaching staff, and they didn't exactly say that Gazempour would be at 92 kilos. They did say there's a potential for him down at 86 with Yazdani making the leap up to 92 kilos. So things could get interesting, but we'll continue to roll as the second Iranian to grab a gold medal was the man-child Amir Reza Masumi, who avenged his loss from a few years ago against Togirul Munktur of Mongolia in the 125-kilo finals. Erica Masumi lost to Munktur 2 years ago, 8-6 at the Asian Championships. What a dominating 6-0 win here today. But talk about his growth over the last 2 years.
Crazy to see, this kid kind of become a man-child, I suppose, if that's your words, not mine. But he's definitely made his mark on the heavyweight weight class, becoming a world champion at both the U20 and U23 worlds. And it really feels like the sky's the limit with his style, his size, and his athleticism. Here is another superstar for the Iranian men's freestyle program, and I think one that'll be super fun to watch in the future. And you know what? I would love to see the training room matches between him and Zare.
Wouldn't that be something? Just to be a fly on the wall between those two guys. The third Iranian Day 6 gold medalist was Abu Fazl Rahmani, who defeated Bolat Sakayev of Kazakhstan 11-4. And the difference in this bout came in the second period where Rahmani outscored 8-2 after having the 1-point advantage after the first period. What do you do in that second period to open the matchup?
Yeah, I mean, there was that electric right off the whistle, trading takedowns off the hop. But then Romani kind of settled in and had an answer for every single one of Sakayev's attacks. You know, he had a beautiful counter in the second period, wrapping his hand around the far hip of Sakayev and literally cartwheeling over him out of bounds on to get the exposure. And that really broke open the match.
We'll move to the reigning world champion Nurkozo Kaipanov of Kazakhstan, who returned to 74 kilo supremacy with a 1-point battle-tested win over Orzabek Totombekov out of Kyrgyzstan. Erica, as the saying goes, Kaipanov can wrestle in a phone booth in order to win 3 Asian titles, or any high-level match at that. You have to be able to win those close matches, and that's exactly what he did. How impressed were you with Kaipanov's ability to close matches out here today?
I mean, he has done it time and time again. He's completely shut down that match, didn't give an inch to his opponent. You know, Totombekov came back late both times today, and then he just was not able to do that because he got completely shut out. And that was a strong tactical match to come away with the win, and very impressive.
And the final gold of the day came when Japan crowned their 3rd freestyle champion as 20-year-old Takara Suda moved to 7-0 on the year, following up his Muhammad Malo ranking series title, adding an Asian gold with a 6-4 win over Udit from India. Erica, Suda built up the 3-0 lead, which really forced Udit to push that pressure forward, oftentimes leaving him a little bit exposed. He really wrestled smart in that match, but he picked up the 6-4 win.
Yeah, he really did. He earned himself the reward of being in the driver's seat, taking that early takedown to open things up. And Uday was really just chasing. He could not find an opening in that mixing of pressure and motion from Suda. It was incredible to watch.
Either way, the toughest question now becomes Masanosuke Ono or Suda for the World Championship, 61 kilos. One is undefeated this year with a ranking series title and an Asian title, and the other is the reigning world champion at the weight. What do you got?
Gosh, I'm glad I don't have to make decisions like that. It seems like Japan will have a tough decision across many weight classes, similar to the situation Iran is in. It's not a bad problem to have, I guess. And you know what? It's lucky. I'm excited to see, regardless, if we see Suda or Ono proving themselves to be top competitors, they've proved themselves that they can do it when it matters most. And so it looks like we're going to be in for a treat at the World Championships.
That does it for the Asian Championships. We'll see you in Slovakia in a week's time for the start of the European Championships, April 7th through the 13th, live on UWW+. For Erica Wiebe and everyone else here at United World Wrestling, I'm Eric Wanowski, signing off one last time from Amman. Until Slovakia, I say so long, wrestling fans.